So in medical practice, there's a process that is called apheresis. And this process is about separation of blood products. So when we talk about blood, most people think it is just one solution, maybe like red wine. But we know scientifically it's not like that. That in there we have cells, and we have different kinds of cells. So when we allow blood to settle for a while, the cells will settle at the bottom, and then at the top we have the liquid part. Now there are medical conditions that will require, some will require the liquid part of it, others will require the cells. But in the cells, we have different kinds of cells that are used for different medical conditions. Ordinarily, it's a long process without this machine, trying to get components of the cells. For example, the clotting factors that we call the platelets may be needed for some conditions, and it's a long process. Others may need the plasma. That is also a long process. What this machine is capable of doing is to quickly spin the blood and to cause this separation, fine separation of the liquid part and fine separation of the solid part, various cells that are in. It is fitted with a camera that is able to capture the shapes, the size, and image of the cells as it passes through the equipment. So when the separation is done, depending upon the clinical condition of the patient and what the patient needs, that component is given to the patient. The good thing about this machine is that it is able to take the person's own blood. What is not needed in the blood is removed. And the rest of it, the rest of the component goes back into the person's system. So it is a separation equipment that has a high throughput time compared to the conventional process that takes place. And is the first of its kind in the country, and it's been installed at the Ridge Hospital. Yes, the team has introduced, itself, and we have been undergoing this training for the past 4 days. Yes, yeah. For the past 4 days. Yes. So the first part was the installation. The first part was actually to go through the theoretical operation of the equipment, the science behind the separation of various cells, disease conditions that, would need this kind of support. And then there was a second part of installing the equipment, looking at the various parts, the function of the equipment. And the third part has been to operate the equipment, and that is the local staff is being trained here to be able to operate the equipment. And today we are here to actually apply this to a patient who is in crisis. I believe a lot of patients can go through, because the throughput time, depending on the condition, the throughput time is very fast. We're talking of 1.5 hours, 2 hours, one patient is done.